On the last episode of Taverns and Caverns, we spoke to Master Vanillus of the Adventurers Guild. He tried to get us to sell out Aviris, but we don't want to die, so we didn't do it. Maybe we should have, I don't know. We got as much information as we could for the Arcane Delights Brewery, and we ended up heading to Riverhall to meet with her people. We had to come up with really cool nicknames, so we are now Chad, Melrose, Mike, I won't say the last name. Ben, I also won't say the last name. Ishili, Wu-Tang, Leroy, and Tadar. And this new band of pretty terrible people has set off to infiltrate the brewery. Episode 49, Fortress of Brews, Part 1.
Cool. All right, so welcome back to another episode of Taverns and Caverns, everyone. This is your Dungeon Master, Haphazard DM. And last time, the party was currently on their way to the city of Riverhall in order to meet with one of the Skull Reaver's personnel to talk about plans into breaking Arcane Delights Brewery. And we had left off with everyone in Elroy's wagon. You're currently outside of the city. You can see the city from the current location that you're at, but the largest building that you can see from your location is the Arcane Delights Brewery. Remember, this is the largest building in Riverhall, and people describe it as a fortress within itself. There is a military station here in Riverhall. However, it's not as large as the brewery. The brewery itself stands at about 7 to 8 stories high, and it is surrounded by basically gates and walls all around. So getting into the brewery is extremely difficult. So that's why you're going to be meeting with one of the Skull Reaver's personnel, whether it be Camrose or someone else, to talk about the plans on breaking into this brewery. And remember, you still have all the NPCs with you because y'all motherfuckers won't let me have any of them leave. So you have Elroy, Yaito, Rogar, and Yatari currently with you. You have a whole goddamn Final Fantasy party in here. Yeah. You'd have a damn army by the time we're done. That's where we left off. So we'll go ahead and start basically right outside the city. Elroy is able to pull all of you up to the gates of Riverhall. The gates are wide open. It is a city along the Iris River, and it's to the west of the Dagger Lake, which all of you would know, particularly because it's 2 major points in the nation of Londe. But as you guys are entering town, there's a couple of guards kind of just standing outside the gates. They don't really pay too much attention to you. They allow you to walk through. Many adventurers and travelers do pass into this city. And to the south of the city, if you were to leave Riverhall, it is along the border of Londe. So to the south of the border, you're going to be stepping into a nation or territory known as Assia. This is where, technically, where Sundra is from. Assia is the nation of forests. So there's a place called Strider Valley right outside to the south of Riverhall. Stepping into Strider Valley would be stepping into the nation of Assia. So just a little bit of territory and geographical knowledge for you all, just in case for some reason you want to bring it up. But Sundra, you would be familiar with this city. This would be a city possibly you and your parents had passed during your traveling into Londe before they got killed by mind flayers. So wow. This would be a city that you know of, but you didn't stay in very long because you and your family weren't really city goers. You just had to travel through here because to get into or to get past the Iris River, you had to pass the Temris Bridge, which is very close to this city. But anyways, you're all walking into the city. Let's just go ahead and say, I don't know what time of day I said last time. It's been a couple of weeks. We'll just say it's late afternoon. It's on the cusp of, we'll say, 5 p.m. And Elroy, he pulls his wagon up into the city and he slowly stops for a moment. And as you guys looking around, there's a couple people at the entrance area kind of walking around, talking amongst one another. Several adventurers also walking back and forth to and from the gates. But Elroy looks back at the party. Guys, we're here finally. So I don't know what we're supposed to do. Do you all know what we're supposed to do? I don't know what I mean, we can't just go up to the damn place right away. We got to meet with someone, right?
I suppose we could talk to some people at a tavern.
You want to go talk to someone at a tavern?
Isn't there a brewery we can go to? That's not the factory.
Yeah, there's a tavern around here with some drinks and stuff. If that's what you want to do. We didn't get really any instructions, though, on who or where to meet someone, right? They just said they'd find us.
I mean, they're not hard to find. We're rolling deep.
Oh, this is
True.
true. We're a very deep group, yes?
Do you think Camrose is going to show up?
I hope not, but probably.
Should we give him a nickname?
I thought his name was Chamomile.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, that's true. That's what Nomu calls him anyway. Chamomile.
That's his nickname.
It's too pretty of a name for him.
Dang.
Well, Nomu's the one that gave it to him.
I like the name Chamomile. It makes sense.
Look what you've done to us, Yaito.
Made us tea connoisseurs.
Oh my goodness, I did nothing.
I don't
This
even
is
think
not-
Cat
this
heard
is-
that word before you.
This is not my expertise. I do not know what chamomile is.
What? Chamomile tea?
Surprising. Very
I feel like you've
surprising.
used it before and have been calling it something else.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, this is quite the possibility, but I do not remember mentioning chamomile in terms of nicknaming Camaros. Chamomile. Do not
Oh,
blame
no.
this on me this time.
All right.
Well,
Watching.
Well, there's a tavern not too far from here. We can get some drinks if you guys want to grab some drinks and maybe not look so suspicious. I mean, we are rolling deep. There's like 8 of us or whatever, 9 of us or whatever it is. I don't even know. I mean, there's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 of us.
We're tourists. And I'm Chad. Yeah.
Oh.
Bend over.
Do not forget, I am Tadar, okay? I am not shopkeeper. You keep thinking I am.
I mean, look, we're our group is really diverse. We could just say we're from different places all around the world, and we just came together to kind of explore or whatever story we wanted to tell.
Yes, we are strongest in Lande, yes? We are like all-stars. It's like all-star team, yes?
We need to go to the tavern and try to blend in and look like all the people that live here so they don't think that we are suspicious. Right?
We are suspicious.
Yeah, I know, but we're trying to not look suspicious.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
When you say we're not suspicious out loud, you're going to make people think we're suspicious, so stop. Anyway, follow me. I know where to go. I'll take you guys to the latest or the nearest tavern. Let's go.
Lead the way.
Elroy takes you all to the closest tavern. It's nothing fancy. It's the closest one to the gate, so it's fairly cheap and affordable tavern. Nothing too fancy. It's not the Quacking Donkey, that's for sure. But as you guys get to the tavern, it's a fairly large size. It can fit about, I'd say, 50 people in it. And as you all get there, Elroy parks his oxen right outside, and he begins to step into the tavern with everyone. And as you all look around, it's fairly busy. There's probably about 30 or so people in the tavern, guests, that is, walking around, talking with one another, having a good time, drinking, eating. No one really seems to pay much attention to the party, despite you all walking in as a large group, 8 of you. But that's fairly common in a tavern that's so close to the gates. Many adventurers will step into this tavern from time to time. But this tavern, as you step into it, you notice the sign up above the door. It's called the Grumpy Hornet.
Oh, ooh.
So, and as you step into the Grumpy Hornet, one of the bartenders notices the party, with there being 8 of you. It's a human male. He just waves his hand. Ah, yes, welcome to the Grumpy Hornet. Please have a seat. What can I get all of you? Please come.
Not the
What's
most
a hornet?
What was that?
What's a hornet?
What do you mean, what's a hornet? You don't
What
know
is
what
a hornet? Why is it grumpy?
It's the Grumpy
All
Hornet.
hornets
Exactly what he said. Your friend is correct. All hornets are grumpy.
Why?
I don't
Don't know.
know.
What do you
But-
mean you don't know? You know
Yeah.
this.
I didn't name it. The boss did.
Did he have a run-in with the grumpy hornet?
Yes, he was stung during his attempt at first making the pub by a hornet. He
Oh.
was stung while they were building the damn thing. He was building, and I'm pretty sure as he was digging up a tree, there was a hornet's nest. And, he had to dig the tree up to put this tavern here. And while he was doing that, a hornet stung him. So I think that's why it's called the Grumpy Hornet.
Not like the Hornet helped build this place. The Hornet didn't do anything. If anything, the Hornet could have killed him and prohibited the tavern from being built. That's a stupid name. Can I have a Scotch neat?
Hey, look, listen, you can have a Scotch neat, but I am not the one that named the tavern. That's just what the boss decides to name it, okay? Now,
Oh, I know what a Hornet is. You don't have to explain it to me, but Isundra, does
Yes.
that make sense? They fly around and they poke you. On
Why do they? But he took their home, right? So of course they're grumpy. It's not their fault.
Wow.
I mean, they're grumpy even if you don't take their home. They just sting people to do it.
You're not wrong.
Sounds
Oh, it sounds like Ediar does not like hornets. Is this true, Ediar? You despise hornets?
They're vile creatures. They're a menace to society. They complete and do nothing. They're useless. They just exist.
Dang.
Jesus!
Going in.
Dude,
Oh,
are you
really feel it.
are you afraid of hornets?
I wouldn't say afraid, but they're very irritable creatures.
Oh
Dear,
my-
you are a very irritable creature. It sounds like.
Say that
Oh.
once you meet a hornet. I feel like your opinion will change.
Oh my goodness. I feel like I have struck in a chord in Ediar. We all learned something new today, yes? Ediar does not like hornets.
It's not.
It is okay. Where I come from, hornets are very grumpy as well. Except where I am from, the hornets are very large. They're like the size of Nomu.
Oh my god.
That's a big hornet.
That's not a hornet. That's just a monster. Get rid of it now.
That's a monster.
Get rid of it. Exterminate it now.
Well, yes, this is what we do. We avoid the giant grumpy hornets and we exterminate them with fire because they're very dangerous to the villages and to our crops. Oh, I have not seen very large hornet before. I'm sure it is a good challenge in combat, yes? Oh, yes, they are very challenging. If they sting you, you die instantly. Oh, my goodness.
So long as they're edible. Give me your best, what do they call that? Arcane Delight drink.
The bartender looks over at Nomu. Oh, you'd like an Arcane Delight to drink that, huh? Let me see here. Well, what kind of taste do you like? We have the Rude Shield, the Unholy Crusher, the Sanguine Paralyzer, and the Mystic Ale.
Give me the Sanguine Paralyzer.
Oh, that's the strongest one. Are you sure that you want that one,
Yes.
my friend?
Yeah, you sure? And
My
another
God.
Scotch neat.
Oh, yes, yes. Okay, very
Question
well.
us. We're here to drink.
Drop he dropped some gold on the counter. It's a handful. He doesn't
Thank
even
you,
count it.
cat. You're a good cat.
The bartender grabs the drinks that you all require after taking the gold, and he pulls out a Sanguine Paralyzer, another Scotch neat. Yes, anything else for any of you? And he looks at Ediar. What about you, Mr. Hornet Hater? What can I get for you?
Dear, get the
a glass
unholy
of water would be
one.
pretty good right now.
No, Ediar. Get the unholy one.
I don't drink. It's against my religion. We've already been over this.
My god, that's why you get the unholy one. It's funny, Ediar. Okay, I want the unholy one.
The Unholy Crusher. And what did you say, my dear sir?
Just a
Water?
glass of water.
Very well.
He's so boring.
Oh, I will get Mystic Ale. This sounds very mystical, yes? And
Can I
Yutari-
try yours, Brokar?
Oh, yes. You like a sip of Mystic Ale?
I would like a sip of your Mystic Ale, yes.
Oh, yes. That's
Are
what I'm
you-
talking about. Yutari, she grabs a Rude Shield and she's just looking down at it. This looks really strong. I don't know if I don't know. We'll see.
Yutari's in college. She should be able to take it. Probably drinks all the time.
Damien, come over here.
What?
Take a drink of this and tell me about the flavor.
Which one is this again?
This is
Poor Nomu
sanguine-
can even answer.
The sanguine.
Mm,
What's it taste like? Hurry up now.
wait, I gotta process it. I mean,
The Sanguine Paralyzer is a very sweet drink. The issue with the Sanguine Paralyzer, it's the strongest alcoholic beverage that Arcane Delights creates. But the problem with it is not only is it the strongest, it's the tastiest. It doesn't even taste like alcohol, but you can definitely tell it's somewhat strong because it begins to hit you within the first couple of minutes.
There's some strong zero.
Strong zero. Ooh, I had a bad fucking night on that shit. Let me tell you.
So what's it taste like?
tastes kind of fruity. I mean, definitely doesn't taste like a Scotch. Do you want me to roll?
Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I mean,
All right, you're an 18. You're not tipsy or anything, but you can definitely tell that someone that's not as experienced as you, Damien, would probably fall to the alcohol within the first 2 minutes.
It's not robust enough. It's not enough depth of flavor. I like my drinks to burn a little, you know?
Barkeep, come over
yeah.
here real second.
Yes. What can I do for you?
This drink, it's not. It doesn't have a burn. It doesn't even taste like alcohol, but it is good. Is there any way I can talk to the creator?
My dear
Oh.
friend, there's no way you're gonna be able to talk to the one that created the Sanguine Paralyzer. Now, we do have, if you don't know, that is one of the major tourist spots here in Riverhall. It is the Arcane Delights Brewery. You can always sign up and attempt to or apply to visit it. And you can probably ask questions while you're there. However, there's no way you're going to be talking to the creator of this thing anytime soon. You'd have to go to the actual brewery.
I'm sure they don't let tourists schedule meetings to talk. He lowers his nose and looks up through his brow. Talk investments. I mean, this is a fine liquor. I know some people that know some people that know some people and would really like to take this stuff to the next level. I mean, hey, I might even throw some money to the, what is this place called? The Raging Wasp, whatever.
The Grumpy Horn.
Yes,
Raging Wasp.
Absolutely. Get you some new tables, some chairs that are actually, you know, have even legs.
Damn.
My dear sir, as much as I'd like to help you, I am but a bartender here at the Grumpy Hornet. Speaking to the creator of the Arcane Delights Brewery, you're definitely going to have to speak with someone other than me. I have no connections in terms of even speaking to Vanya de Darkmoor, the one and only that created this fine establishment. However, it is within the center of the city. Please go to the center of town. You can apply to visit it, and sometimes Vanya herself will make an appearance during the tours. Maybe you can ask her then and there.
Really?
Well, thank you for your help.
Yes.
This drink.
Now, I have to warn you now. The Arcane Delights Brewer, they're very selective on who they take on applications. They don't take troublemakers now. So.
I'm not sure what you mean.
We are
or what
not
you're trying to say.
troublemakers.
No, I'm not saying you're troublemakers. I'm just saying if you have a history that is known through the city or the nation of Londe, they have ways of looking you up. I'm just saying.
Do you think Mr. Chad here is a troublemaker?
I mean, his name is Mr. Chad.
It's not. It's just Chad.
I'll have you know, Mr. Chad is a good investor, and I'll say Mr. Bendover, me, is no troublemaker.
Excuse me? Did you just say your name was Ben Dover?
Man of House Dover.
That's a silly name.
Silly name.
I can't believe that's your last
It's a
name.
silly name.
I find
Hey,
it
don't disrespect my associate that way. I mean, what have you done to feel like you have the nerve? You're just some barkeep.
Oh, whoa,
Stay in
whoa,
your
whoa, whoa.
place.
I am a paying customer. I find that offensive.
The drinks are already working on all of you. This is great. Well, if there's nothing else I can help you with, you all have a wonderful time. I have other customers to attend to.
I can't say you've been of much help. Goodbye.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I should shake him down.
No.
I know.
You guys, we can't cause trouble or we're never going to get in. They just said
I know,
Hey,
but
don't take
after this
troublemakers.
tour, remind me to come back to this bar. as a
afterwards, who
patron.
cares? You know, I mean, as long as they don't know it's us. Come back in disguise.
Wait for his
That's
ass
right.
to clock out.
Off the clock.
Jesus. As you all are talking and having your drinks, there's a person, looks like just a standard citizen of Riverhall. They're not an adventurer by any means, at least not by the looks of it. Their clothing seems to be very generic, villager-like. And the individual, he walks up to all of you. It's a half-orc. Ah, you all look like a fine party. You all adventurers here at Riverhall. You ever been here to the city?
Just
No.
tourist.
Ah, I see. I couldn't help but overhear your conversation with, the bartender regarding the Arcane Delights Brewery. Is that something you're trying to take a visit to? Because, I have connections. I can get you some tickets if you know what I'm talking about.
Why do you have connections? Why can you get us tickets? He
Because-
says we just have to apply. It's easy.
Yes,
Me-
you have to apply and be accepted. However, I have pre-approved tickets if you want to get in, if you know what I mean, if you have the right amount of gold.
I do have pre-approved tickets. Who are you?
Thank God you're asking for gold. You were seeming really sketchy. Well, as a man that appreciates the finer things in life, you can imagine that I have a pretty penny or two to my name, as do my constituents here. What are you talking?
Well, my dear friends, and he just bows slightly. I am Gorumak. I have a lot of connections here in Riverhall. I'm from the town here. I have many friends, and I have known many people that have taken tours in the Arcane Delights Brewery. As you've already heard, the Arcane Delights Brewery is the largest tourist spot here in Riverhall. Most people that visit the town, if they're not passing through to get into Lande or in Ossia, they're here to see the brewery. So I have a lot of connections. And for a little bit of coin, if you know what I mean, he just rubs his fingers together. A little bit of coin, I can get every single one of you a ticket. Now, I can't promise I can get a ticket for all of you on the same day, but I can get you a ticket nonetheless at a fair price, a discount, if you know what I'm saying. And it bypasses that application process, if you know what I mean.
We don't know what you mean, but this sounds appealing. I mean, it's not like all of us need to go in. How many tickets can you get today?
Well, let's see here. And he opens up his shirt and he pulls out a little slip of a envelope, and he opens the envelope. He looks into it. Well, let's see. I have about 5 tickets right here. I can sell you right now. And it looks like there's he counts all of you. It looks like there's about 8 of you. I can get the other 3 by possibly tomorrow if you give me some time.
How much?
Can I roll
You can roll. You can roll on an insight to see if he's like
some insight, man.
Yeah, I don't know about them tickets.
Okay. All right. Nomu rolled a 13. Damien with a 19.
Nomu's drunk.
Nomu,
I didn't drink anything.
Nomu with an insight of 13. You don't really catch too much wrong with the guy. So you feel like he might be telling the truth. There's nothing that he's giving off expression-wise or anything that would make you think otherwise. And Eddie Art with a 12, you're the same thing as Nomu. You don't catch anything that make you, think differently. I mean, you might be a bit suspicious, but nothing really outstanding that you noticed that would give anything away. But Damien with a 19, and with you being the most expert or the one with the most expertise at this kind of thing, your ears perk a little bit, and you can see as he's talking to you, you notice that maybe one of his eyes looks one direction when he talks every now and then, or he might like bite his lip, or he might twiddle his thumbs a little bit. You notice these slight little movements of body language that makes you think he could potentially be trying to swindle you, but you're not sure. You just have you have a feeling.
He's trying to bamboozle us.
I would like to roll an intimidation.
Okay. Roll your intimidation. Oh, a 4.
Oh.
A 4, which was a 1, but you got a 4 total. There's no critical fails in 5th edition. So, but you rolled a 4. Tell me how you try or attempt to intimidate him.
And fail.
Listen, if these tickets are fake, I will go to the authorities.
My dear friend, trust me. Plenty have said that to me before, and they're nowhere near fake. Here, take a look at this. He pulls out one of the 5 tickets. It's like a golden ticket. It's like the fucking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory type shit. And he holds it out to you. Look, it's made out of real gold. This is a real ticket. I'm telling you. Trust me. I ain't afraid of the authorities here. I've had my fair share of run-ins with them. They don't scare me. Let's just say some of my friends work in the authorities.
I have a question. How often do they check these tickets?
How often do they check the tickets? Well, the tickets have to be used by a certain date. And these tickets that I have on me, the 5 I have on me, they need to be used within 10 days from now. So as you can see, we only have 10 days left before these go.
Interesting.
Can I, like,
Now,
perception or something?
All right, what are you trying to do as far
I just want to see if he's, like, maybe the tickets look sus, or, I mean, he's being sus, so.
You can either do an insight to try and see if he's lying, about it more, or you can try and do an investigation on those tickets to try and possibly see. All right, so you rolled a 25 on your investigation.
Oof.
Can I
So-
grab one and I look at it and I study it really hard, except is Isundra illiterate? I don't
Yeah, she's literate unless you make her illiterate. I mean, Jesus.
She can read, right? I don't recall you ever telling us that.
I know. Has she ever read before? I don't know.
I don't know, actually.
I mean, we
At the
signed that
library.
contract, but I don't know. Wait, but did I read? I don't think I read. I think I looked at pictures. Okay,
Oh,
it's gonna
God.
be a mystery. We don't know if Isundra can read or not, so
Well,
have fun trying to figure out. But I got a 25 either way, so
Asundra's fucking staring hard as shit at this ticket. Her tongue's kind of sticking out as she's like taking out a little monocle and shit. You did
Tasting
buy
that
you,
ticket.
you did buy that one monocle, whatever thing.
oh my god, yes, and I am wearing it. Wait, was that this game?
Was it this game? I can't remember. I think it was.
Yeah, it was.
this game.
Okay. I was like, wait, was that the other D&D that we played? I can't remember.
But you're studying it very hard as the half orc is speaking with the rest of you. But Isundra, with a 25, you're looking at it intently. You're looking at it for a couple of minutes, and it feels
I'm looking
like
at it like a jeweler looks at the stone, and I'm like going over line by line.
And
you can't tell if I'm reading it or not.
as
because I'm
you're
looking at
doing
it.
so, the half orc he looks at you. I'm gonna make a roll really quick for the half orc. All right, I rolled pretty low. Go ahead and make me. I'd say Damien, Nomu, and Ediar, since you made the insight checks, make me some perception checks really quick.
Me?
No, the other three. You're still studying the ticket. All right, so Ediar with a 22, you will notice this. Damien got a 10. You don't notice this, Damien. Nomu, if you want to roll a perception, that's up to you.
I think I will.
Okay. All right. A 24. So Damien's not noticing this right now, but I rolled for the half orc. And what you guys see, Nomu and Ediar, as Isundra is taking a few minutes to inspect the ticket, you both notice the half orc begins to sweat a bit. And he kind of just takes one of his fingers and pulls on his collar. He's sweating on the side of his face. And he looks over at Isundra. All right, give that ticket to me. And he goes to grab it. And
I
as
pull my hand away and I'm like, I'm not done looking at it.
As he grabs the ticket and you pull the ticket away, you're able to keep hold of the ticket. But as that happens, you look down at the ticket sooner. You see part of the gold was smearing off.
Gotcha, bitch. I don't need to read to see that.
Well, I know you were with intimidation of 6. What are you trying to do?
I was going to look at his face.
It seems to be a problem. What's going on with you? Why are you sweating?
No, it's just hot in here, if you know what I mean. I mean, you don't really intimidate him with a 6, but he doesn't realize that when Isundra pulls the ticket away, that some of the gold smears off. So Isundra, you have an opportunity to say or do something, or Ediar, you have a 17 persuasion. What are you doing? No one's noticed the ticket smearing except for Isundra.
What's his
Ediar
name?
steps up. Let's let her analyze that. Just give her some time. If it's a good ticket, we'll purchase it. Just give her some time to analyze it. That sound all right?
Fine, just one more minute. If you're not gonna buy it, then give it back so I can find someone else that will. I'm telling you, you all can purchase these tickets 50 gold a piece. That's pretty cheap. Normally it's 200 gold a piece, but I have connections.
Isundra looks at Ediar and she goes, Ediar, I don't know much about things that are covered in gold, but do they normally smear off? Would gold come off like this?
No, gold doesn't just smear off. It's a metal. It doesn't smear.
Wait a minute. What are you doing to my ticket? What do you mean it's smearing? There's no way. That's real gold.
Your sweaty hands made it smear when you tried to pull it from my hand because you're impatient.
No,
see?
you casted magic on my ticket. Give me my ticket back.
I don't even do magic. My name is Melrose. What kind of person named Melrose can do magic? That's
I
stupid.
don't know. What kind of person's named Melrose?
That's what I said. I don't like it.
What kind of scammer? Yes, he's preying on us.
I'm not scamming you.
You're not. You tried though.
This
I
is a
say you-
skamaz. Aren't you happy I bought this microscope?
Someone's going to grab his shoulder.
Hey,
Squeeze.
don't touch me. Let me go, you vile fiend. Give me my ticket back. I'll go find someone else to sell them to. You all are unworthy of the tickets. You'll
You
never
mean you
get
will
to
find
the
someone
thing
else
like-
to scam? I wonder how the city guards would feel about this.
I'm no
Get the
scammer.
guards. Should we
Get the guards.
I think we should get the guards and report
Let's
them.
talk
Report
about
him
this
to.
a little bit.
I tried to intimidate him. Oh, I didn't do a good job.
He may not be scared of him, but that doesn't mean he won't do any. They won't do anything about it. Hey, maybe they'll like us cleaning up this trash off the streets, and that will get us some real tickets.
Is this how you treat all the new tourists in this town? You make them
Whoa.
sad and
You're all jumping on me. Calm down.
because
We'll
it's
do a
a
lot
fake
worse.
ticket.
Listen.
You are
I
just like
wasn't
Charlie's
scamming you.
grandfather. He lays in bed all day and then takes a ticket. That's who you are, Skamaz.
Look. Charlie's grandfather's a good man. Let's not bring Charlie's grandfather in this conversation. Now, listen here. Listen, just because gold is smearing off doesn't mean anything. I didn't make the tickets, all right? I was given to them from the Arcane Delights Brewery. Listen, they're actual tickets. Maybe Vanya de Darkmoor gives out fake, cheap tickets, but these are actually legit, all right?
You got this from Vanya de Darkmoor?
From the brewery, which she owns, yes.
Hey, walk over there
How
with
about
us,
this?
and
Yeah,
let's
how
see
Yeah,
about
if
you
this?
can come with us.
We'll go to the brewery. If they let us redeem these tickets, we'll give
pay
you the
you.
money.
No, we can't do that.
If
Why?
they don't,
Well, then maybe the authorities need to come and look at these tickets as well.
No, the authorities will take the tickets for themselves.
Well, that might be your problem.
You guys are a bunch of assholes.
That's true.
no,
You're not wrong.
you
We are.
approached us.
I know. I was trying to help you out. I just overheard your conversation about.
We want
Just do a
help,
jail
but I
cell.
don't know. Not if you're going to scam us. We are new.
I'm
in
not
town.
scamming you. Look, listen. How about 20 gold per ticket instead of 50?
I'm gonna go
We-
for
we-
ticket for
we've-
fake tickets.
We've given you the ultimatum. You can either come with us to redeem the tickets, or we can call the authorities. What would you prefer?
Neither. Let me go, you damn fiends, before I call the guards.
Is there an alley
And
nearby?
just leave.
Eddie R yells at the top of his lungs, "Guards!"
You remember how we were supposed to keep a
Stop
low
that.
profile? I
Stop
don't.
that. Is there an alley?
What? We're stopping crime.
There's there an alley. What do we do? Jump him?
No,
One of
just
One of the
first-
bouncers comes in. He's technically not a city guard, but he's a bouncer of the Grumpy Hornet. He comes through. It's a Goliath, and you all know Goliaths are one of the biggest medium-sized races in London, or in, I should say, Tirister. And the Goliath looks down. He stands at about 7 feet tall. He looks down at the man, the half-orc, and the party.
What is going on here?
Does this man
yes.
always scam people?
He looks at the half-orc.
This man scamming you? How?
He said these
We've-
tickets are real. They look at it.
Tickets for what?
The brewery.
Let me see.
What if they're in cahoots?
Let me see ticket.
I give you the ticket. Calm down.
He takes the ticket and he looks down at it. And he just rubs his chin as he's looking down on the ticket.
This ticket is fake.
That's it.
Damn.
See, I don't even see the ticket before, and I know it's fake. You
No,
tried to
the
scam
ticket's
us.
not fake, guys. Don't listen to this stupid loaf. He's just a giant Goliath.
just get out of the bar.
Goliaths tend to have good intuition. I think I'll believe him.
Cat and cow huddle.
The Goliath grabs onto the half-orc's shoulder.
You come with me now.
And he begins to drag him away. The half-orc's like, now!
Look at us. Look at us solving crime.
Why are you laughing?
It's fucking great.
And you see this this Goliath just drags the half-orc towards the exit, and he just throws him outside.
Don't ever come back to Grumpy Hornet, or I smash head in.
And the half-orc, he just gets up from the dirt on the ground.
You'll pay for this, all of you.
And he just runs off.
Oh God, we've made another enemy. I'm gonna get jumped in a fucking alleyway again.
Eddie are laughing over here. Someone being dragged away.
I'm sorry. Okay, that's hilarious.
The Goliath looks down at the party.
You get rid of Scammer in Grumpy Hornet. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for helping us.
And the Goliath, it is just my job. And he goes back towards the door, and he just guards the door as he was doing so beforehand.
Nice. That means we have a Goliath friend now. Should we try to get him to come with us, you guys?
No. It ain't happening.
Excuse me.
Not
Oh,
happening.
Wow. I just got told no by the D. He said we ain't even playing.
We ain't even gonna. I'm not even going to fucking entertain that shit.
Damn.
Meanwhile, Yatari and Yaito are in the back drinking, and they're just watching the commotion that's going on with the party, and they're just like shaking their heads. Elroy, he's chugging down the rude shield, and Rogar's just like, oh my goodness. I did not even have to step in. Captain Cole knows what they're doing. That definitely was scam. I would have bite ticket to see if it was real gold, yes?
I like that you said Cat and Co knows what they're doing when it's quite obvious that we do not, but keep going. Keep saying that. That's fine.
They know what they're doing 3 out of 10 times.
Yaito does not think so.
No, I do not.
Those are good odds.
Oh, yes. 3 out of 10 is not 1 out of 10. So it is good, yes. That's 2 more higher than 3 or 1.
Is that how math works?
I don't know how math works. I'm just a simple fighter.
God, we're misfits. Oh my goodness.
Literally hoodlums.
As you all take care of this, you kind of create a commotion, or a scene, I should say, not a commotion. You create a scene within the tavern. Everyone kind of just looking at the party. You definitely did not stick to being silent and being unseen. But they just watch you, but then they go back to doing their thing. And eventually a figure steps up towards the party. And Nomu, make me a perception.
I want to buy the Goliath a beer.
Okay.
I buy him a beer.
One moment. Nomu, with your perception of 12, you notice that there's an individual that steps into the tavern, and the individual's in cloaked robes and hidden face, everything, looking kind of shady.
Do they hate the mayor?
The individual, I hate the mayor. The individual is walking towards the party, but as the individual does so, he or she passes Isundra, who's attempting to give the Goliath a beer. The Goliath's looking down at Isundra. No, I cannot drink. I am on job.
What? That's crazy.
I know. I've literally never, ever said that. Ever.
I am on duty. After I on duty is done, I drink. I can drink many beers.
Do you want to hang out later?
I cannot hang out later. I have things to do.
Man.
I cannot associate self with patrons here in Grumpy Hornet. It goes against work ethics.
Well, this is making me a very grumpy hornet, as you keep telling me no.
Oh, you look like someone I used to know. I feel like you were flirting with Elf the other day. Why are you trying to flirt with Goliath?
Damn.
I was flirting with the Elf the other day. What Elf?
He put your shit. He let your shit out bare.
I not flirt with anyone. I am not flirting with you, Goliath. I am just very happy that you listened to us and you we didn't arrest him, but that
you want Goliath to hang out with you and you offer him beer. You offer Goliath beer. That is flirting with Goliath.
That's not flirting. What?
You are coming on a little strong. I mean, look at him. It's not like he's, you should expect him to understand gray areas with this type of thing. You barely understand them.
Yeah, I didn't think that's flirting. Is that what I should do when I'm flirting? I should buy her things. I mean, I bought her gifts, but not like a drink.
Airing you out, man.
You took her to tea.
I did take her to tea, but beer is like for friends, right?
In home, Strider Valley, Goliaths offer a Goliath's drink in order to flirt. This is something only in Strider Valley, but this is my culture. So in my culture, you flirting with me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm from the woods. I know nothing about anything.
Neither does Jon Snow, but that doesn't give you excuse.
I am full on Jon Snow. I know nothing.
As you're talking to Goliath, though, the individual Nomu that you notice walking towards the party steps up towards you while everyone else seems to be busy communicating with others. And as the individual steps up towards you, he or she steps within inches from you, Nomu, and just stares down at you.
Can I help you? You're a little close.
The individual slowly releases, or I should say, shows their hand from within their robes. You can see he or she pushes some of the robes to the side, and there is a blade attached to its or their belt. And you can see that this blade is a katana, and the individual slowly leans closer to you. We must leave now. Bring your friend.
Who the hell are you?
Hey,
Make me a perception check.
Take a few steps back or I'll throw on my own blade.
All right, 20. As the person does this, you see blue glowing eyes from within the hood. Make me a history check or just even an intelligence save.
That's right. It's this guy.
All right, 17 on your history.
The Star Wars?
You definitely remember it's possibly stalwart. You have a
Oh my god.
idea that it's stalwart.
It's the cheap junk. All right, you guys ready to go outside?
Oh, I'm not ready. I'm still drinking. Who are you? Why do you tell us to leave?
He's the useless scraps that followed around chamomile.
Oh, I see. Oh, it's you. Okay. I finished drink now. Let us get going. Yeah.
Yeah, you dragged yourself out of the trash to come meet us? How nice of you.
I do not talk jokes. Let us leave this place now. It is unsafe and it is disgusting and dirty.
I don't think he was joking. That was a serious question.
Never mind that. He doesn't understand common folk speech of civilized people.
You, my friend, are nothing close to civilized. Now,
That's
let us
not,
leave.
you're not wrong.
Yeah, he's probably right.
Isindra is just having a discussion about Goliath culture with the Goliath. That's really interesting. What else can you tell me about Goliath culture?
Goliath like to hunt giant mammoth. It
Oh my
is
god.
great hunt. We do what is called the great hunt. Once every couple years, we hunt massive mammoth. And if you take tusks back from mammoth, you offer it as a souvenir to the village. It is good luck to have giant mammoth tusk.
Do you eat it?
Yes, we use every part of mammoth. We do not waste mammoth. It is a blessing from the land itself.
I feel like Rogar would be really into this conversation.
I do
That's
not
his
know
kind of
Rogar.
shit. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Tedar. His name is Tedar. Ignore that. I feel like Tedar would be really into this conversation. This is highly his shit. That's really interesting. How do you feel about people who live in the woods?
There are plenty Goliath that live in woods. There's nothing
Really?
wrong with living in woods.
Have you ever fought Mind Flayer before?
Mind Flayer, very dangerous. My people do not like Mind Flayer.
I don't like them either. They killed my parents.
They kill many parents. If Goliath village knows of Mind Flayer, they hunt Mind Flayer down.
Do you guys want to go?
I do not take part in Mind Flayer adventure. I am not in village no longer. I work here as bouncer.
How do you feel about hornets?
Hornets are okay. I smash them in my hands if they get too close.
They don't sting you?
No,
What is
my
he on
hand-
trial?
Essential. Whatever you
I don't
do,
know that you guys
don't
are talking to
do this, man.
Stalwart.
We have to stop her. She gets carried away. Melrose is she's very curious.
She just doesn't know a lot.
Stalwart's going to turn around. He's going to begin to walk out of the grumpy hornet. And he steps out, and Elroy's looking around.
I think that's our cue, guys. We better not lose him. We probably should follow him now.
Hey,
Yeah, fine.
Chad storms out. What do you think you're doing?
Where are you guys
Leaving us.
going?
Oh, we have to follow this one here, Melrose. It's time for us to go. Say goodbye to your friend.
I sometimes I think my friend might want to go on an adventure with us.
No, I just think you're trying to get him to quit his job, and you don't know what he's having going on at home.
I don't think anyone should work a 9 to 5 or 5 to 9 if it's a tavern, I guess.
He's getting rode up as we speak.
Yeah, get him in trouble. Patronizing too much.
Taranak does not leave job while on duty. It is pleasure to meet you. Now, good day.
Thanks for helping
Good
us
day.
out with the tickets. It was nice to meet you. Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye. You will never see Taranak again. Taranak will never join Cat & Co.
Damn, he said you'll never see him again.
I don't even know what Cat and Co is.
Yeah, what's Cat & Co? I've never heard of this Cat & Co.
I do not know. Something in my mind tells me that is the name of this group. I will never see Captain Co ever again. Goodbye forever.
Goodbye.
Even if, you did, you weren't invited.
Yeah, that's correct. You never saw Cat and Co. Keep that energy.
God, that was plain and simple. We ain't never seen him again.
Keep that energy when the guards ask you about it. Okay. Goodbye.
The party, as you all step out of the grumpy Hornet,
I
Stalwart
just
does
got
not
something to
stop.
say, you guys. Hey, Star Wars, slow down. I gotta talk to my people. We really gotta amp up the qualifications of getting in this group. People just think they can walk in now.
Well, I don't think anyone walked in. I think we accidentally recruited a lot of them.
Yeah, probably. But
I'm not sure Yaito enjoys it, and I don't think Yatari would like to stay, but
Yatari?
I'm sorry. I don't think Wu-Tang would like to stay, and I don't think that Yashili would like to stay either, but the contract is kind of suck.
No one's keeping Wu-Tang here.
Yeah, Wu-Tang signed the contract.
This is
Well, I
correct.
mean, even before that.
I mean, I think he likes us, but maybe
No.
he's just trying to keep an eye on us.
Last time Wu-Tang attempted to leave party, you all questioned Wu-Tang very much. Do you not remember this? When we were at Port Town of
I thought that
Windrock.
was Rogar.
No, Rogar was currently under mind control of Skull River at the time. We were in Port of Lindrock. After Pobin, we tried to separate just for a moment when you went to go search for Dragon. And I would say I would stay away and travel with 2 other adventurers to kill some random enemies along the coast, the Sahagwan. You questioned me very much, so I had to stay in Port Windrock in your return.
Yeah, that sounds like something we did. Our bad.
Yes, and then you questioned me, Tadar, if I have other things to do, family matters,
but
personal
Tadar,
life.
You were very sus because you wouldn't tell us what you were going to do. That's your fault.
I do not have to tell you everything about personal life. Maybe I'm talking to significant other.
I know, but we saved you, so we want to know what's up. We
Well,
just want to
that's-
make sure
I saved you too, but you don't see me walking around asking questions all the time about your personal
because we're not trying to
affairs.
leave. You were trying to
Sometimes you
leave.
are. That's okay. You go
No.
shopping for your girlfriend, so it's okay.
But I said that's where I'm going. You don't say anything.
Because I do not like to give every single information about personal life. You are too much into my life, Sue. Or Melrose. Go back to Melrose Place. Oh my god.
Oh my god,
Where's that?
it's my place.
It's her place in Wood, yes?
Yeah,
Yes.
idiot.
Howard just looks at the group. Let's
Star
go.
would like to leave. He does not want to
What
be.
the hell is this corpse husk is telling us? You understand him?
I don't understand anything he says.
I said, let's go now.
Yeah, I don't speak that, but let's go.
Stalwart, he turns around and he starts walking with or without you.
He's not happy about us.
He should.
What's up his ass?
Do you
We've
think
been
him?
here- We've been here waiting on him. He was supposed to meet us.
Do you think him and Chamomile, back at base, were like, I'm not taking this one. You take it. I'm not dealing with Cat and Co. Star was like, really? Do I have to? And Chamomile was like, listen, I've done it the last 4 times. I'm not doing it. I would like to see that episode. I'd like to see that episode played out, please.
Yo.
Maybe in the future, not right now. Elroy he quickly grabs his oxen and he begins to follow as everyone walks. And Stalwart, he takes you to the eastern side of the city. You're walking for a hefty about 15 or so minutes, and he takes you to a small neighborhood section. And towards the end of town, near the eastern walls, there is a small house, very common, simple wooden house, nothing too fancy. There's a nice couple of flowers outside of it, a tiny garden, nothing too crazy though. It probably about, I'd say the house stands probably at about 1,100 square feet. So it's a nice sized house. But he takes you there in this not so busy neighborhood. It's about 7 p.m. at this time. You arrived in the city at 5. It's about 7 p.m. now. And as he steps to the house, he opens the door and he looks back at the party. Park your oxen out here. Do not
cause a ruckus. We do not want any further attention. Do you hear me?
Are you saying we can't bring the oxen inside?
Yeah, duh. What do you think? We're heathens?
He turns around and walks in.
Yeah, man. I got kids of my own. You gonna stop talking to me like this?
As you all step into the house, there is a dwarf. He's dressed fairly nicely. He looks like he's a butler of some kind. He's got a vest, nice pants on, nice vest, dress shirt. He slowly just shuts the door behind everyone once everyone steps in. And he has this tray in his hand as well with some drinks. Would you all like glasses of water or tea?
Isundra puts on her little eyeglass thing because she wants to look fancy like him. Yes, I would like a glass of tea.
We have iced tea and water right here. You may take whichever one you wish.
Oh, thank you so much. My name is Melrose.
It is nice to meet you. Yes, it is self-serve for the time being.
I don't mind if I do.
Yeah, I'm Ben of House Dover. You can point me to your finest mutton.
I do not have any mutton at this time. Only
Like,
drinks.
That's not what
What
we're
are you
doing
talking
here.
No, that's not how this works. Where's the mutton?
You'll have to find yourself some mutton. But my name is Scandig. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Scandic?
Scandig. Skandig. Scandig Minehorn.
Yeah.
Is this a joke? Did he pick a name like us? Is Scandic Myhorn? Is it also his nickname? I don't.
Stalwart just turns around.
Hurry up. Grab a drink. Meet me in the basement.
And he walks down a hallway into a doorway where it leads to some stairs that go down.
It's like a fancy house.
It's a normal house. It's nothing.
What the fuck? This house has a basement and our house doesn't? The fuck?
It's
bullshit.
a nice. I mean, it's not super fancy or anything, but it's well kept.
Okay.
Stalwart, he steps into the basement waiting for everybody. There's a couple of chairs and some tables down below. And the dwarf Scandig, he just shuts the door and he locks the door after everyone steps in. Well, if there is anything you need, just let me know. I'll be up here. You should probably go down into the basement now. You have individuals waiting for you to meet.
Oh, thank you, Scandig.
Anything you need except mutton, am I right?
Yeah.
Yes, except
And-
mutton. No mutton, I'm sorry.
Oh, at least he apologized. All right, I like you then.
Better than Star Wars.
Yes, very polite. Polite indeed.
Oh
going to
my
the basement.
goodness. You taking us to basement. I hope this is not like serial
Murder
killer
basement.
stuff, you know? I do not like this. I'll play along. And as you all go into the basement itself is way fancier and more upkept than the actual living room upstairs. When you get
Interesting.
down there are a couple tables with several tools such as alchemy and whatnot, but there are also several trophies hanging up on the walls, such as like animal heads and other such things. But the furniture and everything down below is much better looking. It's much finer, much nicer. There's nice rugs and glassware everywhere. But as you get down there, Stalwart steps down and he turns around as he's standing next to a table. And at the table next to Stalwart, sitting down, it's Camaros, and he just waves his hands outwards. If it isn't my favorite Cat and Co. Welcome.
Ah, Camembert.
He raised his hands up. Excitedly.
Oh, wait. For the last time, my name is not Chamomile.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
go,
Camelot.
It's not Camelot either. It's Camaros. Get it right, damn it.
Camilo.
What? No, it's not Camilo.
Are there? You said there's animals on the wall and stuff like that.
Like Gaston.
Do I
Yes.
see any giant cats or tabaxi up there?
No.
Okay,
No.
just checking.
What, are you about to have? Are you about to freak out?
No.
Well, Cat and Co. It's good to see you're all here and well. How was the travels to the River Hall? How
it
did
was
you
fair.
enjoy it?
It was fair.
Well, the last time I saw you all, it was at, Avirus's mansion. Tell you what, that place is nice, but I don't like how some of her servants are creepy individuals. It's actually refreshing to be away from that area for a little bit. But anyways, if you're all doing well, I assume you all know why you're here.
Yeah, but if we're gonna talk business, can you put your dog outside? You know, the one that looks like a husky?
Now, no need to be so rude to Stalwart now. Stalwart here is part of the plan. He needs to know everything that's going down.
No, I'm only rude to people. I don't know what that is.
Now, you're sounding a little bit racist, my friend. There is nothing wrong with our friend Stalwart here. Just because he's made out of wood and metal does not make him any different than any of us. He has his own mind and thoughts. All right? Just because you have a little tiffy with him doesn't mean anything now, Nomu.
Yeah, what's going on?
What was that, Eddie? Did you say something?
I asked if he had a heart.
Does he have a heart? I don't know. That's a question for Stalwart. I'm sure he has a heart. He has a heart of gold, right, Stalwart?
Oh my god.
That shit that rubs off.
Stalwart just shakes his head. Enough. We must talk about the plans.
Art needs to see the Wizard of Oz to get the heart.
My goodness. Stalwart's always been a man that's straight to it. He always wants to get to the point. But there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you need someone like that. Someone like me can just keep talking.
Is he a race, or is he like something that Avirus built?
The Revenant is an actual race of individuals.
Okay, so we probably shouldn't be racist. Got it.
Now they're technically not natural. They're basically kind of like machines that were built, and in this world of Reverie, the Revenant is basically, think of like a robot, quote unquote, or a machine that's made out of wood is like their main body, and then outside of the wood attached is like metal pieces for armor. Now think of like Iron Man, I guess, like his armor, and then think of the Revenant, basically someone takes a soul that's still out there somewhere and puts the soul into the body. So, but remember, they don't remember their past lives. They only sometimes will have dreams or hints about their past lives, or they might have like
but are they like sentient?
affinity.
Like,
yeah, they can think. They have their own mind.
they're not like controlled though.
No, they have free will. Camera still, he's looking around. Well, let's get down to business. I guess we don't have a lot of time. So he pulls out this large piece of paper that's wrapped or scrolled up, and he unscrolls it, places it down on the table in front of him. This here are blueprints of the Arcane Delights Brewery. These blueprints were given to us by Avirus herself. She was able to get us the blueprints to this place. This is going to help us. Now, we have to sneak into this place within the next tonight or by tomorrow night. We only have a limited amount of time. Vanya herself is only visiting the brewery tonight and tomorrow night. So we have to do this either tonight. I say let's do it now. But here are the blueprints. And he allows you all to take a look. As you all know, we cannot just walk in dilly-dallying. Avirus did not get us tickets, because by doing that, they would know what we look like. The guard would see our faces, and we don't want to deal with that. We're going to be sneaking into the brewery. Are y'all all right with sneaking around? It's what I do best. Now, Eddie R, my friend, you wear a lot of damn armor. You might not be very sneaky, but we have our ways of getting around that, don't we, my friend?
Yeah,
Do we?
we'll figure out something.
He always messes it up. Are you sure? And she takes a sip of the iced tea with a finger out because she's trying to seem distinguished. She doesn't know anything, okay? She's trying.
Well, listen. So this is the plan. Are you all ready? We're going to do this. On the back side of the brewery, there is a water filtration system that takes all the toxins and all the waste from the brewery. It filtrates it outside of the brewery, and it spits it back out into the Iris River. Now, this is on the back end of the brewery. The brewery itself has gates and walls that circled the entire building. So there's no way getting into the building unless we go through the main gates. However, we're going to be sneaking in through the filtration system. On the back end, there is a wall that is not guarded as often as the other parts of the walls. Avirus herself has given us a spell, a scroll, and he pulls out a scroll to allow us to pass through the wall. It's a spell she imbued in here. I don't know how it works, but she gave me the scroll, and she basically told me to speak out certain words, and it will allow us to walk through the walls. The problem is we only have one of these spells, and we can only have so much time to walk through the wall. Once we walk through the wall, it only lasts for so long. We'll have to teleport ourselves out of the place after we've killed Vanya. And I have another scroll just for that she has provided. So there is no backstabbing me because I am the only ticket out of this place. Do you hear me now?
I would never backstab you.
Are you sure about that, Nomu?
Absolutely. You're my hip. We are attached.
Well, there are certain people that don't trust me. I don't think you trust me.
Oh, I trust you. I don't trust your friend over there.
He kind of side eyes Stalwart over there.
So you're going to come with us?
Yes, I have to go with you because this is going to be extremely dangerous. As we've spoken about this earlier, Vanya herself is an artificer of sorts. She has seen battle. She has used her magic in combat. She is not going to be an easy target, but she is not the one we have to be careful of. It is her golems, her security. Last we spoke, we told you that she doesn't trust people all that much in her brewery. Now, she has a couple of employees that are, mortals from time to time, but most of them are mechanical golems of some kind controlled by her magics. These golems are nothing to be messed with. They are powerful, especially when many of them are together. They're all over the damn place. So we have to make sure that we destroy any golems that get in our way. And if we come across any individuals, any workers that are not golems in there, mortals, I would say, we either dispatch them or knock them out to make sure they don't warn Vanya herself or anyone else. Do you hear me? But we're going to be sneaking in the back way. With this passing spell, we'll be able to walk through the back walls, and we'll be able to slowly, secretly get into the water filtration system that leads into the sewage system. There's a large sewage tunnel that we can get through. That leads into the basement of the brewery. If we can get into the basement, then we are golden. However, I don't know what to expect in there, so we have to keep our eyes peeled and on the lookout. Are you all following me here?
Oh, I
Trying to, man. I had, 2 double shots before I came here.
Yeah, we
God.
probably shouldn't have drank.
What? I was trying to blend in. This is a covert operation, okay? You should be applauding my dedication.
My
So-
God.
So is there any way, so we have to swim in, correct?
No, we don't have to swim in. Luckily, the tunnels of the sewage system that leads to the filtration system is large enough to walk in. Think of like the sewers, the giant tunnels you can walk through. Now, there's going to be, the sewage water, the waste coming through in like a small little stream. But I'm assuming the tunnel is wide enough for us to walk. There's probably platforms to walk on either side of the water.
Gotcha.
But we'll be walking through this sewage system and trying to get into the basement. And from the basement, we just have to make our way up without getting caught. And if we do get caught, we have to make sure that we kill the ones that get caught, that catch us, so they don't warn anyone else. Now, I don't know what to expect. Avirus did say that most of her guards are controlled by magics or golems of certain kinds. I have a feeling that there will be a golem or so in the sewage system. And from what what Avirus had told me is sometimes the workers will go down into the sewage system to make sure it's running correctly. So if there's a worker down in there, we have to stop him or her from warning anyone else. The golems themselves, all controlled by magics. It takes a lot of high-level magic to control this many golems. So they're not very intellectual, at least according to Avirus. So they can't warn anybody. It's the actual employees that can warn people. So keep that in mind. You hear me?
Yes.
All right. Now, another downside to this is we have to be quiet. We have to be sneaky. There's a lot of us here. We cannot take everyone with us. So I have a plan. Occasionally, guards will come around the backside to make sure the walls are not being breached. We can use a couple of you to be as distractions, if you understand what I'm saying. Distract the guards so they do not see us walking through the walls. There is too many of us to be stepping into this brewery. We have to be small and stealthy, a unit that walks fast and strikes hard. Now, he's looking at all the NPCs. The four of them, I mean, we can take a couple of them. We cannot take all of you. So I'm going to leave it up to you.
Yes, I think that actually I was going to say we should leave Yutari here, I think, for her safety.
Fair.
Elroy, you should definitely stay here.
He should stay, but he's also really little and can sneak into like a vent or something.
I mean, this is true, but he also has 10 HP, so...
Facts.
Well, I'm not very. I mean, I might be small. I can sneak around, but I'm no combatant. I don't think I'd be any use. But Camrose did say you need someone to distract. I can definitely distract some guards on the outside stuff of the wall. Make sure that I can act like I'm drunk or something, trying to be a patron wanting to visit the damn place, and maybe that'll take some eyes off of you while you're sneaking in.
This is a good idea.
That sounds so fun. I wish I could do that. Dang.
I also have skills that can help you guys sneak in, but I don't think I should be going with you in because I'll be making a lot of noise myself.
What are you gonna do? Fly on the roof?
Give him ideas.
I could my
Just
armor
take your
itself is
armor off.
and have no armor on while we fight.
Yeah.
I'm useless.
But you're sneaking. We don't need to do that. Just wrap it. Put it in your bag.
I feel so vulnerable.
Someone has a
So I'm useless.
Camrose looks over
magic
at
bag, right?
Edia, there's such thing as medium-sized armor, leather armor you can equip for this mission.
No, it's fine. He can go in his underwear. Just put your.
I have
stuff
some extra
in...
leather armor in the back over here for you to use if you'd like. I mean, you can come in there with the armor. Just try not to be too loud. We could use your healing. We kind of took your spells into account. We could use someone like you while we're in there because you're the only one here you're the only one that really can heal us. You know what I'm saying, Ediar?
That is a good point.
Okay, Ediar, who has the magic bag? One of us has.
I do.
Okay, you put your stuff in there. You take all your clothes off. You put them in the bag, and then you just put it on before we get into a big fight. It's fine. One turn, not a big deal.
Fine, that should work.
Good, because you were like the healer, the key player to heals here, Eddie. We can't.
So what is Eddie wearing when he takes all his stuff off? Is he wearing just like boxers with hearts on it, or?
All right, we're gonna bring Arthur into this. I like where this is going.
Now, Eddie, you don't have to take your armor off. I'm just saying, we want to try and be sneaky. I mean, by all means, if you have to fight with it, you fight with it. Stalwart might be joining us for all we know. Isn't that right,
Flunky. No, he don't come.
But he's made with what? With like a little bit of metal on the outside. Mine is like jingly metal.
Yeah.
Well,
he always
you're gonna have to do your best. You're gonna have to do your best to stay quiet, then, my friend.
He's going to put it in his bag. You don't listen, Chamomile. He's going to put it in his bag. You won't hear it because it's in the magic bag, and then he can sneak in his underwear.
Or you can just equip some damn leather armor, which I have extra of.
I mean, I'll put the leather armor on until we get inside and we need to fight. Then I'll switch.
Very well. That's fine. Well, what kind of leather armor do you like? I have a couple in the back here. He points to one of the closets in the basement. Go look at there. You'll find some leather armor in there. There is some scale mail, and there is a hide armor in there. Whichever one you want, go ahead and take.
I'll go ahead and take the hide armor.
All right.
Drogar, I don't know if you're good at sneaking either.
Oh, I am very bad at sneaking, but I am very strong.
Yes.
Maybe if guards are suspicious of Elroy and Yutari, I can burst their heads, protect them.
Yes, this is a good idea.
Oh.
What about you, Yaito? Oh, I'm sorry, Wu-Tang. What about you, Wu-Tang?
I can do anything we need. I can sneak. Perhaps.
I think you would be good at sneaking. You should come with us.
It is up to the rest of the party. What do you all think? Should I join you on this mission?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah, Yaito.
Oh, yeah.
Very well. Then I will accompany you on the mission along with Camaros. It looks like Rogar, Yatari, and Elror, we stay outside the walls and
In
possibly
Star Wars.
and be distractions. And we will do our best while we're inside. Rogar just my goodness. I will protect innocent Elroy and Yatari, but I wish to bust heads. But that's okay. Sometimes Rogar has to sit this one out.
It's okay, Drogar. Surely we will mess something up and we will need you to bust heads. Don't worry.
We will be emergency evacuation. If something
Yes.
goes wrong, we will come and get you, yes?
Oh, nothing goes wrong.
Camrose just rubs his chin. Well, if that's the case, Stalwart then will stay on the outside. Stalwart also has a couple of scrolls Avirus has provided as a backup plan. Plan B if things go wrong. So Stalwart will be in charge of getting us out of there if shit hits the fan. So this is good. A couple of us standing outside the walls would be a good distraction and also a good way to escape if need be. So it looks like it will be the four of you, along with, did you just call him Wu-Tang?
Come on, stay on track.
This is his name.
I thought it was Yaito.
Mm-mm.
I have to use
Right now.
nickname.
Oh, I see where we're going with this. Makes sense.
Yeah, what do you want your name to be?
Chamomile. We already decided that.
Yeah.
He has no say. Chamomile.
Chamomile.
It's so close to his name, though.
Okay,
It's
can
very
be caramel.
Caramel.
I am not going to be caramel.
He said caramel.
Okay, you can be caramel.
I'm definitely not going to be caramel.
I don't know.
Cameron?
Caramel now.
Cameron.
Cameron. Chrysler or Cameron?
Chrysler.
Oh, God, I'll go with Chrysler.
All right.
No.
No. Nobody's crappy mic right now. No.
All right. All right, do we understand the plan? So we sneak into the water filtration system, into the sewage system, up into the basement. From the basement, we wake our way up. It's about 7 to 8 stories high. Vania's office, her office and her quarters are located at the very highest point of this freaking brewery. So we have to make all the way up to the top. Once we get there, again, she is an artificer. Do y'all know what artificers are? Not only can
No.
they use magic, they use their magic and infuse equipment with those magic. So she might have like armor that explodes or armor that shoots beams out of her hands. I don't know what the fuck she's going to have up there, but she is an artificer of some kind. So she does have magic and she is not to be toyed with. Remember this. Do not hesitate on killing this woman. She will kill you with no hesitations. Do not underestimate her. Understood?
Yeah, yes.
This is an
Yeah, we're quite
assassination.
afraid.
This
I
is
mean,
an
I'd kill me
assassination.
too.
This assassination mission is we sneak in, we slay her, and we're out. We
Yeah,
sneak out.
did you forget that we didn't actually want to do this?
Oh,
we
I
have to?
know. Yeah, you do have to. You did sign the contract.
Shut up. Did you sign the contract?
Me? No, I signed a different contract for more gold, if you know what I'm saying.
You got more gold than us?
He's not splitting it with anyone. What is Star Wars going to spend it on? Pledge? Listen,
No, Star Wars
Okay,
actually
Gordy.
doing this for free.
I bet he is.
Why is he so scummy?
Who's scummy?
Stalwart.
Stalwart isn't scummy. He's just
He's doing it for free. That's worse.
It's because he follows Avirus. He's like Avirus's right-hand man. Isn't that right, Stalwart?
trash. That's
Yeah,
that's scummy.
You work for WD-40, don't you?
Stalwart looks the party. There is nothing scummy about what I do. I believe in Avirus's plans. Her actions are to save the greater good from her siblings and her father. What we're doing is right.
Okay, simp.
What do you know about right? You feeling a little rusty? Want some WD-40?
You make fun of me now. Wait until you see the truth.
Okay.
All right.
You are
Parsley.
you are unaware of what is happening around you.
You should
We're
have got the smarter
blind.
group if you wanted something like that.
That's fucked up.
Camrose just shakes his head. Like I said, I'm only here for the money. It's good pay, and whatever treasures I can get out of it. But no, seriously, I'm not here to lose my life. So
Yeah, we don't want to either.
So we're gonna kill this Vanya, and remember, after Vanya, we have to destroy her brother next, and then we can take down her father, Archibald de Darkmoor. So this is the first plan. Out of several. So let us do this swiftly, cleanly, and let us not get caught. Now, like I said, there's no escaping this fortress without me, so don't try anything funny if you understand what I'm saying.
We're not trying to hurt you. Why are you so worried about it?
I don't know. I'm just saying. I know
You're
you're
worried about the wrong thing.
Well, you never know. You can never be too careful around people these days. I've learned the hard way, so I
Yeah,
know.
you're the sus one. I don't know why you sus on our stuff.
There's nothing sus about me. I've always been clean and open about my what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Except for
I
that
have.
time you
You're doing
didn't
your
tell
sus.
us. Yeah. Except that time you didn't tell us that you work with the fucking.
Yeah, I was paid not to tell you.
Oh my God.
What do you? I'm just a man doing a job for some gold and some
Your
treasure. There's
job
nothing.
is trash.
There's nothing sneaky about me. I'm straightforward as is. I do my job for gold. So
Trash.
how else can I tell you this? There's no way out. There's no other way around it.
Don't you have morals? Isn't there jobs you won't take for moral reasons?
Yeah, well, of course. There's jobs I won't take for some moral reasons.
Like what?
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, this Vaughn is an evil bitch, so I have no qualms with killing her.
I mean,
What
he's
about the
not
dragon
saying-
thing?
He's not saying things that are super wrong. I mean, I'll pretty much do whatever for money as well.
See,
Yeah,
I think we're
we
getting
know
off
you're
topic.
sus.
Damien understands me.
I don't
Where
like
am
Who
you
am I
though.
working with?
And with the dragon, like I said, Avirus was attempting to control the dragon in order to destroy her father. Her father is twice as evil as her. You're gonna have to go with the lesser evil in this part of the world right now.
Become evil to defeat a greater evil. I see what
Yes.
you're doing.
Yeah, exactly. Except I'm
I
not
don't agree.
evil.
Chamomille's not
But I see
evil.
what you're doing.
The one that almost killed Elroy is.
Side-eyeing Star-Lord again.
I don't like you.
I don't like you.
Elroy's
Did
like,
almost-
Yeah, he did almost kill me. I don't like him either.
Right.
Stalwarts, look around. That was in the past.
I don't care.
You did it like a bitch too. You're gonna shoot him in his back.
Yeah,
That's
like a
true.
bitch. I only have 10 HP. Why'd you go after me?
That's fucked up.
Not done.
Probably because
Construct.
you're at 10 HP.
I only went after Little One because he was piloting the oxen, driving.
That's
Jesus.
fucked up.
We're not done, Construct.
Construct.
Enough dilly-dally. We must get job done with. We should probably do this tonight. This is going to be the best bet. They don't expect us coming, and I think we have a good chance here. So Avirus herself's not going to show up. She can't risk herself being caught. So here we are. Are we all up to understanding the plan?
Yes.
Be
Very
sneaky. Yes.
Very good. Well, let us get things on the way. If you're all ready, let's go ahead and do this. It seems like Rogar here, along with Yatari and Elroy, will have Stalwart stay behind and watch over them. They'll act as distractions and plan B in case something goes wrong. Are we good? Are we good to go?
Noma's gonna put some of his weapons in the wagon to loose so he don't jingle, like his flail. Just gonna put that up.
Okay. All right. Well, let's get going then. Let's us get going. What seems like we're going to go to the back end. Stalwart and the others are going to distract the guards at the front. So it's about 10 minutes from us, or from here right now. What time is it? It's about 9 p.m. That's about right. It's nighttime already. People are, winding down. Around this time, there's no one really near the brewery. So let's get going. And as this is going on, Rogar just stands up. Oh, well, make sure that you do not get caught. Good luck. I shall, cheer you on from outside, yes?
Yes.
All right, so are you all ready to storm the brewery then?
Yep.
Oh God.
All right, cool. Right here then, we will go ahead and end this episode of Taverns in Caverns. Thanks again, everyone, for listening to another episode of Taverns and Caverns. This is your Dungeon Master, Ryan, at Haphazard DM on Twitter. That's where you can find me. And you can also follow some of our other players.
Hi everybody, I'm Felicia, I play Sundra, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Dagger Tribal.
And I'm Bri, I play Damien and Desiree. You can follow me at Blaze_NBK on Twitter, that's my new name, and Instagram is just BlazeNBK, no space.
I'm Julian, also playing Eddie R. You can follow me at JWPlay0 on Twitter or JWPlay0 on YouTube.
I'm Robert Jones, and I don't have social media, but I am on YouTube. You can find me at TrueBone. That's TRU Bone. I make simple videos by putting video games to movies.
All right, awesome.
Blood and bone. That's all I thought about.
That's our players. Again, thank you for listening, and you can follow us again on Twitter at Taverns Caverns. Cool, and that's it.
See you guys next time.
All right.
Yeah.